Hello and welcome to Accelerate. I am Matt Stone. This is the podcast where we encourage and inspire CEOs, founders, and visionaries on their big leap journeys. We talk about the stories and strategies that will help you accelerate toward your big leap destination with purpose, humility, an open mind, commitment to growth, and recognition that the way we get there is at least as important as where we end up. And I'm so delighted that you've tuned in today. And it is Monday, August 22nd. Welcome to a new week, and hope you had a good weekend. I certainly did. Enjoyed a nice community barbecue on Saturday. Met some new people and really enjoyed myself, and as usual, stayed longer than I anticipated. And Sunday was good. Went to dinner at a new restaurant nearby, and that's really what prompted the topic for today. So there's this a new restaurant that opened up. Now they have a branch near Central Park that's been around for I think 8 years. So it's kind of a diner style restaurant. And I thought I was so excited when I saw it on Apple Maps. I thought, oh, I hadn't seen that before. Let's walk over there. It's a little bit of a walk, so let's take a walk. We'll go have an early dinner, enjoy this new place. And sure enough, we get there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. I mean, it's brand new. The inside's beautiful. They've got beautiful outdoor seating. It was a perfect temperature. The staff, when you walked in, I mean, it looked well staffed. There were a lot of people around. Menu was gorgeous and had tons of great options on it. And so all of the scene was set. Although when we walked in the front door, there was this weird feeling I got right away from the older gentleman who appeared to be some kind of manager / I don't know what he was. I wasn't sure if he was a guest or not. So he made it clear that, okay, he was actually going to seat us. And so we went to an outdoor table. And again, it was just such a weird, there was something off. So we order, and I have to say it was 20 or 25 minutes after we got a couple of beverages where nothing happened. The server didn't even get near our table. It was just completely, it was like you were abandoned. And again, you could just see from everything in the restaurant, something was off. So almost a half an hour into this, server comes back, and I just asked her, I said, what's going on in the kitchen? And she just went, oh my God, it's a complete disaster. The morning was horrible. And she just kind of let me know. And I expressed some understanding of what that's like and how that must affect the staff. And she said a comment to me. She said, you can only apologize so many times. And it was amazing because after that, our service got markedly better because she started coming over and she would let us know. And then she followed up and asked me, what do you think of the food? And she actually meant it. And I said, well, honestly, it's kind of a disaster, and here's why. And I know it's not your fault, but they're really, something's awful back there. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. She took it all in very well. And of course we got a bunch of our stuff comped. But what I really, really could see and feel more than anything was the role of a shame-based culture, where we don't want to tell you what's really going on. I don't want to apologize to you, so I'm going to avoid you. And with zero leadership around, there was just no setting of expectations. And everybody in there was just absolutely beyond frustrated. And it was when I was able to create at least one connection there. I saw two tables next to us literally leave before they ever got their food, just walk out. It had been a very, very tough day, but it just occurred to me, it's like that shame-based culture where there's something you're trying to hide, you don't want to acknowledge. That's the essence of shame, trying to hide something that you don't feel good about, and then avoiding it when you come in contact with people. And we are so sensitive to that. All of us are sensitive to that when you're around it. So the damage starts with yourself, but then it reverberates out. And I think that's really the powerful lesson here was when she was able to get out what was really going on, and then we were working together on it, and it wasn't a criticism, it was more an acknowledgement of reality, and then we became in league with each other. It was like there were two halves to this game. And the second half was totally different. Even with the problems, it completely turned around the situation for us because now we actually had some communication. We understood the context. It made sense. It made sense why she didn't want to talk to anyone because she was so exhausted from this all day. It wasn't the best approach. It would have been better to, when we sat down, to say, look, we're having some issues today. New restaurant blues. Let me see if I can get you some things that don't have to be cooked first just to tide you over. It may be a while. Is that okay? How much time do you have? And steered us to some menu items that would be a little more surefire under the circumstances. But, it was so far beyond that. And I think that applies to many of us when we're looking at how we are causing more problems. And I saw customers walk away from there that literally you could see they were never coming back. They were so angry. Not great for a new restaurant. Not great for a new consulting business if that's what you're in. Coaching business. Not good for retaining top talent if you're on leading a team. Not good for any of us to have self-worth and we really can make our clients partners, win-win partners. The whole service model, it takes both of us. And our clients, our customers, our diners, whatever the context is, can be incredible advocates for us and root for us because it's a true win-win scenario. But we have to not be operating in a shame-based environment. We need to be open about what's going on and invite people in and let them opt in. And you'd be surprised what people will opt in for. There is a deep human desire to help. We're not all bad. So I guess the question for this week is, what is it we're not facing that if we were to put it more out there and invite others in, might open up a win-win opportunity, a collaborative opportunity, and a high-growth opportunity? I'm going to be scanning my my existence here and see where I may have some blind spots around that. All right, so that's today's topic. I hope it was helpful to you. Please do, as I always say, share this podcast with your colleagues, friends, family, whoever you think could use a little inspiration every day, a message of encouragement, of personal growth, of insight development, and of creating success that works for all of us and not at the expense of others. So visit me at mattstone.co, mattstone.co. I keep promising I'm going to make some changes to that website very soon as we continue to focus the different brands that I'm managing. But that is the home of this podcast. And so moving forward, I'm going to be using that link to share the podcast, and then people can decide where they want to stream it. So of course, at mattstoneco on Twitter, at mattstoneco on Twitter, and Instagram, same handle. And we will be catching you tomorrow. I intend to post my high energy, insight-rich conversation with Chris Holter, former Marriott International executive, 30-year career there, turned executive coach. She's just a force to be reckoned with and brought a lot of insight and wisdom and tips to the table. So I hope you enjoy that conversation. That was just under an hour long. I'm going to be posting that for tomorrow's episode. So please listen to that and have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you are. It's always great to connect with you. Until next time, bye-bye for now.